Well then, sure a lot of you guys anticipated this video was coming. Anyways, what's happening, y'all? Today, we are here to talk about a new fan favorite among the boys characters, A-Train.
The black one!
Y'all want to know what's crazy? We all used to hate this nigga, bro. and it was warranted, right? And all of the messed up shit that he did. Well, he pretty much kicked off the whole series in season 1 when he killed Huey's girlfriend, Robin. When that happened, this is how we started out, right? When we saw how inconsiderate and how unsympathetic he was. He just ran away, didn't even see if Huey was okay, right? No care in the world that he just casually ran through a human being. Didn't care at all. While her blood was still fucking fresh on the sidewalk. Throughout the season, you know, A-Train proceeds to do more messed up shit, like killing his girlfriend to cover his own ass. That's after lying to her, saying that he would make their relationship public, but chose not to because he was too concerned with his image. Almost fucking murked Kimiko, again, to cover his own ass. Kidnapped Huey's dad and almost murked him. And tried to make Huey think that he was the problem.
This man, I kill your girlfriend and you kill mine?
I didn't kill your girlfriend.
You used her!
Blood. You stuck the needle in her and killed her. That's on you. Like, what the fuck? Season 1, A-Train was a selfish asshole who only cared about himself. Season 2, he's still a selfish asshole, just a selfish asshole who couldn't use his abilities that much anymore due to his drug use catching up to him. Like, yeah, he did help Huey and Starlight expose Stormfront, but it was more so like he had a personal problem with her because, you know, Stormfront hates black people and everything.
I want back in, so I need her gone. Fuck that Nazi bitch.
Didn't do it for the sake of it being the right thing to do. In fact, in season 3, they actually misdirect us and make us think he'll do the right thing by aligning with Starlight and her group. Then he covers his own ass again, telling Homelander and ratting out Supersonic, effectively getting him killed. A-Train at that point was probably one of the most hated characters in the series aside from Homelander. It wasn't even in like a love to hate you way like Homelander. It was like A-Train is a shitbag and I hate him. That type of hate. Because every chance he was given to do the right thing, he had always put himself first. Like, despite Homelander calling him fat and shit like that and fucking humiliating him.
Did you say to me?
I'm sorry. Shit. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Say it. Say it.
Sorry.
To mention that African wardrobe choice wasn't helping them in the matter either. He still went to him with the information because he cared that much about the clout of being in the 7. Despite all this, the one person who was there for him throughout all of this was his brother Nate. Having the complete opposite of a moral compass from A-Train, he still deeply cared for him. And as a matter of fact, he aspired to be a role model like his brother. You know, have kids and teenagers look up to him and stuff like that. Well, as we all know, all of this comes to a head, you know, with the whole A-Train and Blue Hawk situation. A-Train confronts Blue Hawk about over-patrolling black neighborhoods. So he does something extremely reckless and brings him directly to the neighborhood to issue an apology, despite him literally knowing that he hates black people. Like, come on, A-Train. Like, I know your heart was in the right place, but what the fuck were you thinking doing that? It all came crashing down when Blue Hawk literally lost his fucking mind, but it led to his brother being crippled in the process.
Nate.
Good job, A-Train. Our hero. And finally, at that point, we actually get a sincere apology from A-Train to Huey.
I'm sorry.
He finally realizes what it's like to be in his shoes. This leads him to literally killing Blue Hawk with his powers Cabal style. And you know, obviously at that point, his heart was pretty much about to explode. So we're thinking, okay, he's getting a heart attack. He's gonna go out at least getting not exactly redeemed, but at least getting some sort of satisfaction. But no, he was actually rewarded with a new heart that allows him to be faster than ever.
I'm gonna be able to run again. All the races and the endorsements.
How ironic is that? For A-Train to get his legs back, his brother had to lose his. You know what's also interesting? If you actually pay attention to the conversation they had, Nate wasn't even really upset that he lost his legs. He was actually more upset that A-Train did something selfish again by killing Blue Hawk.
You killed Blue Hawk.
What? Oh, that was Soldier Boy.
This, on top of the fact that he wasn't even honest about killing him at first, infuriates Nate even more.
Did.
No, Nate.
I didn't want that. I wanted my kids to see his mugshot on the TV.
Now in Nate's head, like, A-Train's pretty much just gone. Like, he's unredeemable. He's a selfish asshole. Yeah, Nate believes it's just like, yo, you're done. Just get out of here.
Don't touch me! Don't come back here.
Like that Nate pretty much disowned him from his life, this caused a sort of spark in A-Train. I feel like his brother kind of being the catalyst for the change, as opposed to like Huey or Starlight, actually makes sense. At that point in time, A-Train still hated Huey and he still hated Starlight. So the one person that he actually looked up to, the one telling him, yo, the shit that you're doing is wrong, and actually having to witness a direct consequence of it, it actually makes sense that this is what causes A-Train to turn a new leaf. I also think the reason why this works is because in season 4, they don't really try to redeem him yet. They actually make him face the consequences of his actions first. For example, he's talking to his nephews about how he's a hero and how he saves people. For Nate, the very person he directly hurt with his actions, to come out and expose him as a fraud.
Your saves were never real. You never actually saved anyone. Yet here you are, lying to your own flesh and blood. Your uncle is no hero. And I don't want you anywhere near him.
Yeah, that really fucking got to him. And I think this is where we really see the change start to happen. Actually starts to try to reform himself. Refuses to kill a civilian despite a direct order from Homelander, helps MM and gives Starlight and Huey the information that they need because of the fact that it's the right thing to do and not some selfish reason like before. Even gets Compound V for Huey, you know, under the pretense that Huey will forgive him for what happened to Robin because he genuinely wants to make amends. He wants to do better. And then he finally does save someone for the first time.
Why'd you do that?
Not exactly a redemption yet. He's more so in his atonement stage. And then he really wasn't even concerned with Huey forgiving him or not. The fact that he could help save Huey's dad as a return to the person that he took away in season 1, that was enough to do the right thing despite his fear of being caught by Homelander. I also like this because it's kind of like Mr. Negative's redemption in Spider-Man 2, in the sense that they don't try to make you feel bad for him, right? You know, the Insomniac Spider-Man series, Mr. Negative pretty much hated Spider-Man in the first game, did all these atrocious acts, unleashing Devil's Breath. It was ultimately to get selfish revenge against Norman Osborn, and it ended up getting people killed, right? Obviously, we do see that he felt bad that people got hurt doing it via the letters that he wrote that we see in the game, but it doesn't change the fact that he did it. The writing understands that, right? They don't try to make excuses for him. In fact, every scene he's in, you know, Mr. Negative and A-Train, they're reminded by one of the characters that they've hurt of what they've done.
I would have blasted the shit out of you, and you would have deserved it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm the kid whose dad you killed at City Hall. What? He died because you decided your problems were more important than all of those people's lives. Jefferson Davis was a hero who saved people from you.
Miles.
No.
We did it.
I'm gonna go.
To set things right. Your way.
You're not magically relieved of everything just because you decide to do the right thing a few times, right? Even Miles in Spider-Man 2 says, hey, like, I'm not gonna forgive you. Like, you fucking killed my dad. Like, I looked up to him. Like, I'm not gonna forgive you, but I can at least respect the fact that you're trying to turn a new leaf, that you're trying to do the right thing, and I'm not gonna carry this hate for you anymore. I know a lot of A-Train fans got upset when I said he can't beat Homelander, and I still think that. I'm standing on business with that shit. Full speed ahead for the A-Train, and nah, homie, it's gonna be full speed ahead to the afterlife the minute they run a fade. Let's just keep it real. Nonetheless, I love what they're doing with his character, especially in the comics where he's pretty much just a spoiled brat the whole time, doesn't learn from anything at all up until he gets killed by Huey. This interpretation, much better. That last little bit where he took MM to the hospital and the kid smiled at him, it was just so wholesome because it was genuine and it felt earned, right? And it finally gave A-Train, it's like, huh, so this is what it's like to be a hero. About it, everybody thinks he's gonna die. They might actually just subvert expectations and let him live, to be real with you. Obviously, he's not a full hero yet, but I'm glad he's getting redeemed, and they're handling it pretty well too. This is just peak character writing. Like, his story arc is a masterpiece. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. There's no way you can hate. You can't stop the A-Train. You can't hate on A-Train. There's no way you can hate on A-Train. Come on now. Even the people who hated A-Train at first, they gotta admit, yeah, we fucking with him now. He went from one of the most hated to the most beloved characters in one season. That's how you do good writing. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it. If y'all like what y'all see, be sure to like the video, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for 5,000 subscribers now. Holy shit. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.